It's March Mania at Sports Interaction.
Wow.
NHL, NBA, March Madness, MLB, so much more. It's bananas. Bananas.
That was good spelling.
Thank you. Play Pinata Picks and Minute Madness exclusive games with insane odds you can't play anywhere else. Make your next bet at Sports Interaction. Download the app in Ontario. Use the QR code at the bottom of the screen. Or head to sportsinteraction.com/STPN to get started. It's 18 plus. Please play responsibly.
Next thing in the press conference, I wanted to read to you these stats from the Calgary Flame broadcast about the Flame season and get your thoughts on how the Flames year has gone.
Oh, yeah.
Games decided by one goal, 41, most in the NHL.
Yep.
Losses in one goal games, 26, most in the NHL. Overtime/shootout losses, 15, most in the NHL. Post hit, 77, most in the NHL. Third period comeback wins, 0. Fewest in the NHL.
Oh my God.
Losses when outshooting opponents by 10 plus, 21. Most in NHL history.
21.
Most ever. What the hell happened in Calgary?
So do you remember what you said? Was it last episode or the episode before where we've made it into a TikTok, but like you were saying that like, the Flames might just be hard luck and they'll be back and really good next year. And you don't quite believe that with this team, like, their PDO sucks and whatever, like you could have made that argument in the past, and you said, I just don't know if they have it. Listening to all that, it does make you think, how the fuck could they not have it?
Well, their luck is so ridiculously shit, and they cannot score. Like, they can't finish, but they're getting shots.
Those stats are brutal.
They can't. Markstrom is unusable. He's unusable. He's
and that makes it worse.
Yes.
That makes it way worse.
Vladar hasn't been much better. The fan base, I'm now learning, is completely tortured over the non-use of... They have one of the best goalie prospects in the world. Does anyone know that?
Yeah, he's a child, though.
He's 21, but like...
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
Try him.
Nah.
Try him. Dude, it's the success of it. The Calgary Flames could easily go on a run over the next 2-3 weeks and make the playoffs. They could. They could. How many points out are they? Like 5?
I'll pull it up. I don't know. If I'm them, I want to suck so then the head coach gets fired.
There is
4 points back.
I think it was Boomer in Calgary was saying that yesterday that I think the that players have already told the organization, or there's scuttlebutt that there are certain players within the organization who, if Sutter is back, they will refuse to show up.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to win any games. I'm trying to make the playoffs. I'm not trying to spend another hour with that coach. I'm trying to get out 82 games, and hopefully next year I show up to training camp and it's a lot better.
I'd put money on the Flames being in the playoffs next year.
Next year, yeah.
They should not be. Like, it's funny. All those things are going wrong, and they still might make it.
No, they're not making the
playoffs. They're probably not going to, but they might.
No,
you're just
not.
Putting your foot down.
Yeah.
No,
yeah. Nashville's got a better shot right now.
Jesse refuses.
Oh, I was about to say, the Jets stink too, right?
Nashville's looking good.
We talked before the show about season-long bets that we made that are going to hit. Mine was over under 3.5 Canadian teams making the playoffs. I took the under.
So you would be Edmonton,
Toronto, and one of Calgary or Winnipeg, but not both.
And Winnipeg, yeah, and then you get 3. Yeah, no, you're going to hit that.
Yeah, Seattle would have to go in the shitter, and so would Nashville.
Yeah, no, it's not happening. Winnipeg's going to be in the playoffs, I think, but piggybacking off of the Calgary stats, Winnipeg stats I saw on the TSN broadcast going into yesterday's games. I'm going to read these to you guys. Blake Wheeler hasn't scored in 17 games.
Ooh.
Kyle Connor hasn't scored in March.
Ooh. Whoa.
Mark Scheifele has 2 assists in 5 games, no goals. The Jets are 0 for 21 in their last 21 power plays.
Whoa.
They have been shut out in 2 of their last 3 games, allowed the first goal in 9 of their last 10 games.
And I'm sure Nikolai Ehlers 8 minutes a game. Man, I don't get it. Man, that team really is turning into a pumpkin, aren't they?
hot start and just limping into the playoffs.
If the Preds make it, David Poile has to unretire. Like, you got rid of Matthias Ekholm, you sold at the deadline, and you're going to leapfrog like several teams.
Who's the guy they sold to Tampa again? What was his name?
What was that?
They sold the guy to Tampa. Who did they sell?
Oh, Tanner Jeannot. They got 6 assets for Tanner Jeannot, and they might make the playoffs.
Tanner Jeannot, apparently in his first 12 games in Tampa, was held to 0 shots in 8 of those games.
You know, I know it's Tampa, and they get all the benefit of the doubt because they earned
Don't
it
say it because we're not. Watch, he'll be an
You're right.
all-star in the
You're right.
in the playoffs.
You're right.
Don't say it.
Never.
Do not go there.
You're right. Never fucking mind.
All I'm talking about is the past. Don't talk about the future.
Brandon Hagel had a bad start with Tampa, and then the playoffs started, and he decided he was God. And
he was.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God would draw 8 penalties in 7 games.
But not Austin Matthews or Connor McDavid.
Apparently not.
Well,
Jesse, that's a shitload of hits.
Yeah,
I'm
wow.
seeing he's got a lot of hits.
Oh, for Tanner Jeannot?
Yeah.
I was just counting up the games where he has 0 shots. It's 1, 2, 3.
There's a lot of
4,
zeros.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 out of 11 games in his first start with Tampa. 0 shots on goal, and then he had a 4-shot game.
Is that even his job?
No,
Is that an
I
unfair
guess.
thing to put at him?
He's got no goals.
Is that
He
unfair?
had over 20 goals last year.
But is that unfair? That may not be his role.
You can take one shot.
The last time Tanner Jeannot scored a goal was January 26th when he played for the Preds.
When's the next time the Lightning play Leafs?
They played one time.
Just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Just get it out of the way. Congrats, Tanner. Good on you.
Yeah, you're probably right.
off.
You're probably right.